Hey everybody, this is Mike. Tommy's on the back on a little trip. Just going down to a place called the Rattlesnake Saloon, Escumbia, Alabama, from Jackson, Tennessee. Gonna meet some friends down there, Joey and Christy and Greg and Angie. Never been to that place. I've heard pretty good things about it. It's kind of a cool little place down in a cave. So I'm gonna go down there and then stay the night somewhere down Mississippi. And there's some kind of festival or something going on tomorrow that we're going down to in French Camp, Mississippi. Hopefully the sun will be out. It's a little windy, a little blustery. Trying to get knocked around a little bit, and got this external mic now for the camera, so hopefully you guys can hear better. Not so much wind noise. I'm gonna get Tommy in here and see if you can hear her as well. Just a second. Tommy, say hi.
Hi.
I just want to. We're checking to see if her mic, you can hear her through my helmet. So, you got anything to say? All right. Well, that's short and to the point. So, we'll see if that works. If you guys know of a better way to do the mic on this Insta360, let me know. This one, it does have a cord that goes, it hooks into the camera, and then I've got it just attached to the boom mic inside my helmet. Do they make a wireless one that I wouldn't have to have it connected by a cord? I don't know. I'll have to do some checking. Also, we got a motorcycle kit to mount it in a bunch of different places, you know, for different angles and whatnot. And I guess you get what you pay for. Went to Best Buy, got a kit, and it's all plastic, and you can see the thing on my helmet. It's just cheesy, it's just cheap. It's a big kit, come with a bunch of different stuff, but I really don't trust it. I mean, I guess I trust the one on my helmet because it's just going to be sitting straight on top, but I put one on my windshield. I'm going to take it off, but the camera would never stay upright. It's just, this stuff's flimsy, so gotta break down and quit being cheap and get some decent mounts. I've noticed some that there's a group on Facebook, or not on Facebook, on YouTube called Boots and Jeans Riders. They're on a trip to Alaska on their motorcycles right now, and they've got some pretty good mounts. And I'm sure Chris Caliente has got some pretty good mounts. I don't know. I think Robert White's using a GoPro and not a 360, so the mounting system, I guess, will be different. But anyway, we'll catch you down there at the Rattlesnake Saloon, or if we get into some better riding than out here on Highway 45 in Henderson, Tennessee. So catch you later. I think I was supposed to turn right there. but I've never been on this road before. So it would have been a hard button hook turn to the left. We're in Mississippi now. Got about 49 miles to go to the Rattlesnake Saloon. But, GPS rerouted me. I guess I can continue on this way. The temperature is really nice, but the wind is kind of gusting, so it's making it a handful on this 94 Goldwing SE. I know that the Goldwing, I had a 1800 a few years ago, and that bike was just too tall and too wide for me. I'm short, only 5'8", 5'9", and I never really felt like I was in the bike. I just felt like I was on top of the bike. So anyway, the wind would just blow me all over the place. So I traded that off and I got a Harley Ultra Classic, and it was better. It was lower, so I could, and narrower, so I could sit my feet on the ground, and it didn't seem to get blown around as much as the Goldwing does. This one's not as bad as that 1800, but I'd like to know about the new one. Are the new ones, do they get blown around? I'm sure they, I know they'll all get blown around, but you know what I mean. This one isn't as bad as the 1800. The 1800, it seemed like the wind would just push it wherever it wanted to go. We'd like to get a 23 or newer, well, the newer model with the bigger trunk and all that stuff, but we may wait and see what the 25s are going to be like, see if they do anything special for the 50th anniversary. I'd sure hate to buy a 23 and then have to buy a 25 just in a couple years, so I don't know, we'll see. We may find one that we just can't refuse. But anyway, figure I'd just pop back on here while we change states, and now we're somewhere I ain't never been before. And we'll check back with you when we get to the Rattlesnake Saloon. About 7 miles left to go before we get to the Rattlesnake Saloon. Let's see what this road looks like getting into it. Temperatures drop. I don't know what it is, but it's dropped significantly since we left the house at Jackson, Tennessee. Started to sprinkle on us back there just a little bit, but I don't think it's supposed to do anything. If it does, it'll be a bummer, because we didn't bring any rain gear. But I'm sure, as my wife would say, I won't melt. She might, though. Stay there, though. place we're going is a really popular place. Heard a lot of people go there. A lot of our friends have gone there, but they just never took the little trip down here to check it out. The road's kind of a mess. Got some gravel on part of it. Looks like they're doing some construction. There's some big gravel. We got like 4 miles to go, I think. One bad thing about where we live in West Tennessee is there's really not any super nice back roads. I mean, there's back roads everywhere, but they're not like East Tennessee or places in Arkansas or Colorado. You know, not real. They're scenic, some of them, but like once you see one road, you've seen them all. You know what I mean? So I guess it's nice to just find some roads that you ain't never been on. And we're going to take those trips on the bike from Tennessee to Arkansas and ride the Ozarks, and we're going to take those trips from Jackson, Tennessee to East Tennessee and ride the Smoky Mountains. Tail of the Dragon, Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia. Go down to Texas, meet up with Robert White, Cruise Man maybe. Be nice to meet those guys. But in the meantime, we're gonna just check out what we can check out around here. I don't like riding the interstate. I just don't like it. I will when I have to. But I drive a truck for a living. And I'm on the interstate all day, every day. You know, 600, 700 miles a day. And I see all the idiots out there on their cell phones and not paying attention, and I know they're on the back roads like that too, but I see all kinds of stuff on the interstate, and it doesn't thrill me. Even though, you know, I've heard riding the interstate is safer because you're all going the same direction and all that stuff, but the problem is everybody's doing 100 miles an hour and changing lanes and not really paying attention. So I'd rather ride the back roads. Then you just got to watch out for the deer around here in West Tennessee anyway. Much of them. So about a mile and a half to go. And I'm thinking, if I remember right, the parking lot in this place is gravel. So I'll have to be careful. The guys we're meeting up with, they've got, one of them's got a Harley trike. Greg. I don't know. Joey's got a trike too, I think, but I don't know if it's a Goldwing or a Harley Davidson. Guess we'll find out shortly. I've been on this road one other time in my car, and I don't remember why we were on this road, where we were coming from, what we were doing, and we passed by this restaurant, but for some reason we didn't stop. I don't know why. I see the parking lot, I think. Right here. So gotta go to Saloon parking.